Hey ladies, today I have a really quick practical review. This is a sports bra with removable pads inside and it costs real cheap on Amazon for around $15. As usual, I'll put the link in the description so you guys can check it out after this review. If you're not a female, there's no reason for you to obviously be watching this video, and I really don't want to see any kind of ridiculous comments. So if you aren't female, please just click away right now. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into this review. So I've owned this for a couple months now. I've been wearing it when I'm going to work out, whether it's at the gym or just have a little quick run outside. What I really like about this is that it has a good amount of support and it's also not too constricting, and the way that it's designed, it has a keyhole in the back so it helps with ventilation. You can see the different variation in material design in the back in particular is much more ventilating than other portions. You can see that a little bit more checkered pattern of the ventilation areas, and so far it has been able to hold its original shape and elasticity. I do assume that eventually this kind of bra, I mean all of these sports bras all eventually stretch out over use, but so far it's holding up pretty great. One thing I did want to note is that because of the design is a little bit thicker, I mean the lower band here is obviously wider and there's also a little bit thicker in terms of the straps, that this may obviously show up if you wear a certain tank top underneath your whatever you're wearing. So it depends on what you feel. This is the more conservative design, therefore it's going to stick out if there's tank tops that kind of go like this. But I picked the black color, of course, just because it's a dark color and it's a neutral color. They do come in other colors if black is not your style. Anyways, just wanted to point that out just in case you were concerned if this was in completely invisible kind of design, and it is possible that I think in particular the back that it may show slightly. The front is not as bad, maybe this part towards the armpit area, it's not as low cut as some other sports bras. But in my opinion, I think this still has a good balance of support and breathability and reinforcement that a sports bra that I'm looking for offers. The size I have here is the small size. They do have several other sizes, and I think they do run pretty true to size. And you can see there's the brand right there. It's called Fittin. It is mostly polyester and nylon and a little bit of spandex. So it's very, it's synthetic and none of it's cotton, so it's not going to feel like all the moisture is getting trapped in there. So it's good moisture wicking. It has a nice elasticity at the bottom, so again, good for support. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you the actual removable inserts, and you can actually fit it through with this tiny opening right here. And here it is. It's a very typical and generic shape, so if you really wanted to, if you think this is not thick enough for you, then you can possibly get other types of removable pads, and I have reviewed some of them in the past, and you can just go ahead and stick it through in here. Washing it is also very straightforward. I personally just keep the pads in. I have no problems with water being able to come out just because of how breathable it is. But after a wash, it is definitely possible for the pads to kind of shift a little bit. But it's not a big deal to reposition it. As you can see, I just took it out and put it in no time at all. So it's really a really nice design. And there's no way, because of the small opening here, that the pads would fall out by themselves anyways. So overall, I really do like it. It's a good price, especially with the competition like Nike and those other bigger brands, Adidas. This is a considerably cheaper, but it still does everything that you need it to for ventilation, for support. And personally, I think the fit is good and the thickness is just right. It's not too thick and it's not too thin that anything is showing. So this is really nice. Again, if you guys are interested, I'll put the link in the description so you can check it out. Thanks for watching.